Hi. Do you like the hat? My in-laws were on a tour of Scandinavia a few years ago and they brought me back this, and whoa, it's a good hat. Double lined, really warm, covers the ears. They knew what they were doing when they made this. It was perfect for their conditions. I've also bought something Scandinavian, and this thing's 100 years old. It's the Swedish Mauser. This one was made in the, I'm not going to say it, but it's the Carl Gustaf factory in Sweden in 1921. But I'm putting this bit at the start of the video because I went up to the range as soon as I got the gun, the day I got the gun. I couldn't pick it up before that for COVID type reasons. I was straight up to the range. I bought some ammunition, which originally this gun was firing 156 grain ammunition. A lot of people nowadays don't fire that. They fire 130 and 140, which is what I was going to reload, and you'll see that in the video. But I managed to get this stuff here. This is 156 grain, made by Norma, which I think they're probably Scandinavian as well. I don't know what powder they put in it, but I know there's around 3.1 grams because I deconstructed one. The reason I deconstructed it is because of the shortages right now. Oh, this is one of the Norma rounds, by the way. I'm not going to go too much into the rifle, but I'll try and remember to link 3 really good videos that are on YouTube at the bottom so you can go into more depth. Made in Sweden. Some of them made their way to Finland between 1939 and 1940 when the Russians invaded. Oh, Russians invaded, eh? Yeah, in 1939, so they were used in the Winter War. The reason I deconstructed the factory ammo was all I could get was Magnum primers, and even though, as you can see there, it's blown the primer, all the cases were still smoky. This is right near the start of the ladder I was going to do, so I stopped. And the cartridges are smoky, which suggests they didn't expand enough. So the pressure was really light, although it still burst the primers, which are Magnum primers. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the deconstructed cases to put some of the charges suggested by Quick Load into this factory case, which is probably a normal large rifle primer, and I'll see how that goes. But less of the yapping. We go to the range. This is the rather heavy gongs that I use. That's those AR500 armor plated gongs. There's a funny bit in the video that I think I've missed completely, but I've actually hit up here. You'll see that. I might as well tell you now because I didn't see it until I went down to inspect what had happened. So I did manage to hit the target eventually, but I also hit this bar and wrecked it. So, without further ado, let's go to the video. I might give you another look at the gun at the end, I don't know. See what I can be bothered doing. Let's have a look at the video. Oh, I must say before you watch the video, as well as my home load's not doing very well, maybe because of the primers, we don't know yet. This is actually a dummy round that I made. So my home loads were supposed to look something like this. And they say they didn't really work very well. This is a dummy one. We put the dummy one in here. Looky, looky. I don't have a stripper clip. I've asked anyone who's on the interweb if they know where I can get them, apart from importing them, where I can get them. There you go, dummy round in there. You can actually fire it and hold on to this big bit here and just let it fall forward. Oh, there she goes. Anyway, what else was I going to say? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I know what it is. When I went to the range, you're looking south. It was a really sunny day yesterday, and I had on a pair of those glasses, what they call polarized glasses, so I couldn't see in my phone screen properly. I should have changed them. I actually had safety specs in my pocket I could have put on. I should have done it. I'm looking down the range. I don't know whether it was the polarized glasses or just because the sun was right in my eyes. It was really hard to see anything. Of course, there's no telescopic sights on this, which makes it even harder. If the sun was the other way, it would have been a lot easier, but the sun was in my eyes and I complained about it a lot. So let's watch the video. Woo! Unfortunately, there may be some wind noise because I didn't take my microphone. But today's a special day, not least because this is my 11th day since catching COVID, so I'm officially out of quarantine. It is the 2nd of March, Wednesday. Sorry if there's wind noise. It's also a special day because we have a special rifle to shoot for my birthday, which was right at the start of my COVID. This is a 1921. Yeah, that's correct. 1921. I can't see the camera, so I don't know if that's focusing. 1921 Swedish Mauser. Serial numbers match up on everything except the bottom plate and the release catch. Didn't even know the release catch had a serial number, but there is somewhere. First we're going to put some of these through it. Hopefully it'll fire these. They're 156 grain, meant to be for large game, but they'll do just for us to warm up. Okay, we've got one ready for fire. Very nervous, first ever shot with this weapon. I can't see the dot in the middle of the target either. Ready? Nice! Wasn't expecting it to be so loud. Let's go and see if we hit the target. Well, we hit the target. I don't have a measuring stick with me, which is a big pity, but we'll just do it with fingers. We'll call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 centimeters high. By the way, the chronograph was 803 meters per second, and on the box it says 780. Okay, now we get down to the bread and butter today's visit. We're going to fire 20 rounds, 10 130 grains. Hope you can see all that. And we're going to write in the speed, and then 10 140 grains and write in the speed. We've got the expected speed over here. Okay, see, here's the first bullet. That should be 130 grains, the bullet description, and 2.7 grams of powder. Okay, we're not going to go any further with those ones because of this. Some spreader. That's only 100 yards, not good. Okay, at least you know where they are. I'll take a photo. Right, we stopped there. I thought I did that one, but I didn't. So we're going to make a start on. Competition time. Down there is a beautifully almost homemade target, which you might not be able to see. It's a really small gong on the left and a slightly big one on the right. Obviously this rifle here is 100 years younger than this one, so he gets to go for the little target. This one could go for the big one. I already know it's shooting, what was it, 10 centimeters high or something, and over to the right, so I'll have to aim off the target to try and hit it with this one, but we'll go first with this. The only thing is, the last time I shot this target, it blew the gong round and round and the holder fell over. Let's see if we can just hit it. That hit it. It didn't fall over. So now It's the turn of the big rifle. We'll use that factory rounds. Not going to be able to see it. Wow, scopes are a good invention. Right, it looks like I'm going to have to aim a whole gong width down, which is going to be really strange trying to do that. I think that worked. Let's go and have a look. I'm recording now because it's quite obvious there was some kind of impact down here. Holy shit sauce. First I'll show you. Look at all the splatters everywhere. What's that about? Right, okay, so all the splatters are just the fragments of bullets hitting the ground and coming back up. So this was my sighter, where I aimed right down here and I hit up here. So I knew I just had to aim whatever that is in centimetres, 15 centimetres probably, 10 to 15 centimetres. And this was where the target was, the gong. That's what's left of it. It's blown it right back here. So the little target on the left was the, oh no, it hit it up here. Went right through the tube. Oh, that must have been my first one, went through there, and this is the one that just hit it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh Christ, I've broken my target holder. At least I hit it. I was aiming. See, the aim point was probably down here, like another gong width away. Oh, that's good. What are we going to do now? Perhaps I should mention that the bullet on the new rifle, which is a 223, is 69 grains in old money. This one is 156 grains, I believe, so substantially heavier. And you see what it can do. Knocks the whole target over, and the holder. Okay, this is the problem with this range, and it's the same at the other range I shoot at. If you look that way, everything is crystal clear, but you're on the range, you're looking into the sun. There's actually a metal target hanging up down there, but there's no chance I'll see it. Maybe if it was sprayed bright orange I would have a chance, but not today. Okay, this is the best I can do. I may be able to see that one with the new rifle, and I may just be able to hit that metal by aiming for this that I've rested against it. Hopefully I'll hear it. And that's going to be 200 yards. Oh look, I didn't even see that. There's a deer behind them as well. That's almost impossible to see. Right, so we're at 200 meters now. Can't really see the target. We can see the big white thing, so we might get lucky with this old rifle. And we'll still try and hit the really small one with the new rifle. I just need to catch my breath. I've been running about like a dafty. Right, we've gone up 5 clicks according to Strelok for 200 meters. Well, 190. As I said, it's really, I'm looking right into the sun. I can hardly see anything. Oh god, this is a nightmare. It's just a blur. No, I didn't hit it. Try another one on the little one. Yeah, we hit the little one there. It moved anyway, but I can't see where I hit it. Okay, here's the big thing. We're going to try and hit the big metal target with the new gun. I heard it hit it. Yes, definitely hit it. We're going to say it did. go down and get everything. I've started to pack up, but I couldn't leave without doing one more group with the new old rifle, the 1921. So let's put 5 rounds in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds, and we're going to aim for the bottom of that big white thing down there. You're seeing what I'm seeing, I think. Yeah, you're basically seeing what I'm seeing. I keep thinking to myself, okay, when I look through the scope, I'll see better, but there ain't no scope. Let me show you what I'm seeing. We'll put this on and put the safety on. Right, that's the safety right over now. Can I show you what I'm seeing without knackering everything? It's hard to see what I'm seeing because of the sun, you see. Let's point it in the general direction, something like that. I'm not going to be able to get it lined up because, as I say, the sun's right in my eyes, I can't see a thing. Look, let me show you what I'm having to do. I hope you can see me. I can't see anything. Even with the sunglasses on, I'm having to do this just to see the target. Get an idea of the recoil there of these big heavy ones. Yeah, you think when you go to from the rimfire to the 2.2, there's no difference. This is the difference. Rimfire to the 223, I meant to say. Okay, where are we? Centre. Take my elbow off the ground or off this structure. I forward a bit. Need to get more shoulder into it. Like in the old days with a 760 SLR. Yeah, this is the only way I can actually see anything. Right, got some shoulder on it now. That's 3. It's hard to aim in the same spot when you can't really pick a spot to aim at. Okay, let's turn you around. And one last shot today. Well, that's it. It's Wednesday now. Tomorrow the range will be shut for good, apparently, but I have been told that he's maybe building one somewhere else.